Alright, let's see. This is the number 2 episode about motor terminal connection, about the NEMA block methods, about what does it mean. NEMA is a National Electrical Manufacturer Association. According to that, this motor terminal connection is mentioned like notation. You can see the phase 1, 2, 3, T1, T4, T2, T5, T3, T6. How you can memorize T1, T2, T3 like this. Phase 3, right? That coil mentioned like that T1, T4. First coil. Second coil mentioned as T2, T5. Third coil mentioned as T3, T6, right? So you can see the delta method, otherwise triangular method. You can see mesh method for delta connection, right? You can memorize like the T1, T2, then again T4, T3, then T5, T6, like that. You can see about the delta connection, how looks like about the connection according to NEMA regulation, right? You can see here it is noted that T1, T6 L1 connection, that means phase 1, T2, T4 connection is the L2, then T3, T5 L3. This is the three-phase line connection for the delta, right? Same as it is before my first episode. You see the IEC, Industrial Electrotechnical Commission method, the notation about how it is the motor terminal inside the appearance. You can see this is the delta method for the NEMA block method. In this episode I am explaining about NEMA block method for the motor inside connection. When you open the motor, you can see the NEMA block method for the under the NEMA regulation OS. Under the IC regulation, the notation is mentioned in the motor connection inside. You can see here T1, T2, T3, right? This is Y connection for the star T1, T2 and T3, right? So this is the another coil. If it is have like a T7, T10, T8, T11, T9, T12, right? What will happen? This is the same connection, nothing is different, right? If the coil is connected as a delta or star, that's the method. That phase A, phase B, phase C. There's nothing different like that, right? You can see here the NEMA block method. It's a very clear diagram. You can see inside real pictorial view about the motor connection. You can see how it is connection about the here the Y connection, here the delta connection. You can see very well. It's a very clear diagram about the NEMA block method for the motor internal connection. You can see the new updated wiring color code red, black, blue, right? Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Same like previous IC regulation. Nothing very much difference about rather than notation method, right? So this is the very important diagram for the NEMA block diagram. When you open the motor, you can see inside the motor connection like that. Also you will not get confused after learning these things. Then we see how about the 9 lead and 12 leads motor coil diagram. When you see the Y connection and delta connection under the NEMA condition, NEMA notation, T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, as I mentioned earlier. Then another 3 coil, T7, T8, T9. That's also you can see while you are open the motor terminal inside. Basically this one for the different voltage. If it is motor on different voltage, right, we have to adapt like this. Sometimes terminal not like this exactly like that, but different terminal as measured, different voltage motor running condition, we use like this motor coil connection like that. You say to even 12 leads star Y like this, T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, T8, T9, T10, T11, T12. Same like nothing more different. Even that nothing more different. Phase A, phase B, phase C, like that. This under the NEMA notation, right? You can see this type of things very well understanding. It is very good for the as an electrician. You can build up to your motor knowledge and control system knowledge in a future. My next episode you will see how to understand the control diagram, ethical way, how to sort it out, the fault finding and mega testing, and so many practical aspect I will share with you. Please subscribe my channel, and I believe you will be with me for the more detail for my future episode. Thank you very much.